Thank you very much to Lyoko and the Great Milksteak for your hosts. Also, thank you very much to that one Trash Borb for the follow. He did that off screen, so I thank him now. Apologies for the noise in the background. The air conditioning. There we go. It was taking a minute to turn off. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Thank you very much for the host from Corgus. Thank you very much for the host from Style. Hi, Shawkin. Hi, Weird Plush. Existing. I bought Beat Saber. It has killed me. I'm doing okay. A bit worried that I'm obnoxious to people here, but what else? I mean, that's a big mood right there, Milksteak. But you're not, though. Hi, Shawkin again. And hi, Weird Plush again. Hey, DC Abides. Thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1. That is now 7 months in a row. The Switch said to rub it in that I've been subbed for 9 months now. Is it 9 or 7? It's saying... Oh, 7 in a row, 9 total. 9 total. So you've been subbed for 9 months in total, but 7 in a row. Thank you very much for being subbed for so long! So, I was gonna say thing and now it's gone. It's good to see everyone today. So, as the title hopefully says, you never know with Twitch, today's stream is we're just gonna be, just drawing whatever, you know, drawing whatever I feel like. We're actually, first of all, hi Poppin! With the trans Pepe. Hello! Although we are going to be starting off popping the cutie. Yes. We are going to be starting off with some Bad Vibe content like we did last time. Though it's going to be a bit different. As you can see, we've got a few different outfits here. I actually designed most of these today. I wanted your guys' opinion on which ones you like the most. Obviously, this one is naked. It doesn't count. But, like, I mean, technically, I like the last one. Of course you do. I mean... Technically speaking, he does, like when he wakes up, he is naked. So, I mean, he's just covered up. But anyway, of course you do, Style. I do have the newspaper right here. Anyway, I guess I just wanted your guys' opinions on this, and then we'll be moving on to working on some. The second outfit looks so good. Oh, thank you, Choco. Personally, second and sixth one. So these two. Or these two. Personally, I really like this one. And the first one. Those are my favorites. But I wanted your guys' opinions. Stalker? Where? Where does it say stalker? Oh, you mean like on haha. Of the first and second. Okay, I like the first and the seventh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 1 isn't too bad. Yes, he is a cute. So I'm hearing a lot of people seem to like the second one a lot. Yeah, I am also partial to 4 and 7, though I prefer 4. So basically, I'm hearing a lot of 2 and I'm hearing a lot of 7. Fourth and 5th. So 4th and 5th. I'm not a big fan of these ones. 3 and 4, 3 and 5. Honestly, I don't know. They're just a bit plain. I'm considering getting a fursuit ref someday for whatever drawing needs me with some clothes. Oh. So 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. Okay. Ringmaster. That concludes the season of DBX, but Death Battle will come back this September. Me. That's practically a month. 9 is also good. Sorry, it's alright. It's also for when the day that comes I get a fursuit, which won't be until I get a room of my own. 4 is really... Yeah, I really like 4. I think 4 is my favorite, but I did want your guys' kind of opinions. I'm probably going with 4 because I've been hearing a lot of 4s, but I did want your guys' opinion. I like 1st and 2nd and 7th. Do you have some... Oh, thank you. I do quite like 4. 4 and 7 are probably my favorites. This is his... I'd say this is the closest to, like, a default outfit he's gonna have, but I don't want him to just wear this every issue like it was Doug or something. No, but this is probably, maybe I'll draw him in something like this for normal pieces. This doesn't... 5 and 9. This doesn't count as an outfit. I knew people were gonna do this. I'm hearing lots of like 7s. Neki. 999. 999. Oh, what is notary? We have to buy loot boxes from our office. No, you'll have to donate. Here's some serious questions. What outfit would he wear if he just needs something to throw on early in the morning? Probably like just some PJs, like some baggy pants and a t-shirt. Like, hang on, I'll just sketch something. Hang on. Something kind of like this, where it's just kind of like a baggy shirt. Draw them with the drip jacket. No. Oh my god, that jacket looks so bad. I'm sorry. Anything with a hood and a gas mask. Obvious reasons, as much as I love the Wallaby boy. Makoto CJ also, which means I kind of just wanted to make him kind of like Rocco without being Rocco. Legally distinct Rocco. Give him oranges. That's cute. Draw him with a drip. Pre-order now and get the small fox operative for free. Max isn't even representing the brand. There will be the brand somewhere in the issue, just kind of off to the side on his side of the bed. Not in the best mood, going through some rubbish and underneath disguise, but yeah, I saw your message. I'm sorry, D. Anyway, so I'm hearing lots of like 5, 7, and 2. I think I'm between these two. I thank you very much for the... Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that Milksteak gets to pick the outfit. Milksteak, that's incredible. Thank you so much for the $250 donation. Oh my god, we can put that goal away. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. Milksteak, I think you get to pick the outfit. I don't think you just get an ultra rare. I think you get to pick the outfit, my dude. So, not counting outfit 9, because, by the way, spoilers, he is naked in that one point in the first issue. You don't see anything vital, because we're trying to keep this, like, at most, maybe, like, 17 plus. But, so technically, this outfit's already there, or lack thereof. Yeah, anything but, oh my god, where my pointer's placed. I did not mean for that to be placed there. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, Milksteak, you get to pick the outfit. Vital as in necessary. Bow, bow. The perfect censor. I better get an ultra rare. I think it's better than an ultra rare. Which is worse? Oh, by the way, first question. Somebody asked if Max could own a gun, what would you get? No idea. I don't know guns. Which is worse, inking or coloring? Inking. I prefer coloring. I much prefer coloring to inking. Alright, largely just because I think coloring has a little bit more, like, freedom and whatnot. With the inking, it's like I'm constantly just doing the same thing over and over and over again to get it right. 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay! 4 it is. This is the outfit that we're going with. We'll check that off. By the way, you're getting a credit for picking the outfit. As chosen by Milk Steak. Credit in comic. Can't go wrong with a good jacket. Yeah, I liked this one a lot. These two. I mean, that isn't to say, really, the only outfits I'm not a big fan of are these two, and that's not because I think that they're a bad look. I've dressed like that. It's just, they're very plain. I do like this one a little bit better than this one, just because I think that green pops a little bit more. But yeah, the jackets are my favorite. Alrighty, so that's that. We have picked these outfits out, or we have picked the outfit out. Any of these could potentially be used in the future, I should mention. Like I said, this is the kind of one that I tend to draw him in with the black sleeves and whatnot. It's not exactly the same, but, like, you know. This one's cute. This one might not be bad for a fall or winter setting. This one I really like. It was very Xboxy. 4 has a cute ghost. A ghost? Oh, this picture. Well, it's not really meant to be, like, a ghost. It's just meant to be, like, a weird emote. Like, maybe it's, like... what was that about? Anyway, maybe it's meant to just be like an emote or whatever, but it's cute. I'd put him on the same level of cuteness as Buttons. Aww. They are both very cute. I love both of my... I love my boys. Here's a concept, the jacket tied around the waist. What went smashy? That was a, that sounded like Sky getting sassy with one of the cats. Don't worry, she never actually does anything. She just... Which is... I don't know why she does that, because normally she's quite good with the cats. I mean, a bit too forward, but nice. Yeah, antagonizing the cat. I was right. She was getting grouchy with the cat. Anyway, so we're going to take some time to work on Michael's outfits. He only has one. Michael... Bad Vibe May time. What season does the story take place in? Does this story take place in? I don't know. I'm going to say this part of the story takes place in spring. Because weather's fairly neutral, and people are wearing a variety of different outfits. So yeah, that was Sky being a jerk. Don't get too excited. Those are shorts. They're not his underpants. Michael is wearing pajamas in this story because he doesn't really have anywhere to go. At least he might be. That depends on what I decide to do, but he doesn't really have anywhere to be for this story. So I imagine he's dressed very casually. And look, now he's naked. Anyway, so we're just gonna do a couple of these. And, thank you very much for the host from Kaze. I'm sure. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, spoilers on that. Yes, definitely. Just maybe not, just not in this issue. You gotta keep the cheesecake reeled in. You don't want it to be too much, you know? Yes, Defend Friend is here. Max was have a fun time in public. I guarantee that kids see the big talking cat and wanted to pet or pull on the tail. Well, no, cause talking cats and like dogs and whatnot normalized in society. This is a world where that's just normal. If someone were to do that, they would probably be called a racist, and people who call them racist would be right. Or speciesist. I'm not really sure what the phrase for that would be, but you kind of get the point what I'm getting at, right? Back to mining the Bad Vibe Iceberg. Oh, Kaze is a cute Fen friend. Yes, a wonderful Fen friend who's had a bit of a day. So just make sure to remind them that they are amazing and loved. What are animals in Bad Vibe? I'm assuming that you're asking about this sort of disparage, the what I like to call the furry problem, or furry confusion, as it's sometimes called. This is, if anyone's not familiar, furry confusion is basically what happens when a piece of fiction has both talking animals and regular ass feral animals. And the classic example is Goofy and Pluto. And just to kind of get this out of the way, there are feral animals and the Bad Vibe universe. And Verums and regular animals are distinct from one another in the same way that humans and chimpanzees are. That is my explanation. So, yeah, that is my explanation. With that said, people don't really own pets that much in this world because of that. As for eating them, well, that depends. And that's kind of complex, and it's a complicated issue in this world. Largely, it's the same, but as time has gone on, replacement meats and whatnot have become more popular. So you know how we have, Beyond Meat and whatnot? It's like that. As an aside, Beyond Meat is awesome, by the way. Day one, Kaze's a cute bean. It's just that young kids wouldn't know, so they just spoke kids pulling tantrums and taking it on. I'm sure that does happen, but, I don't think it's something we'll touch upon. Monkey! Theory number 875. The entire comic is an elaborate advertisement for Pepis. Throughout the series, characters are seen drinking blue cans of soda. Could this actually be relation to Pepsi? I agree with Milksteak. Yes. I'm assuming the Dono goal has ended the exact same way. Yes. 31. Kaze's a cute beam. Yes. But yes, it did. In absolutely ridiculous fashion. To the point where Milksteak, although it is a small detail, did get to influence one of the decisions for the comic. So, yay. So as you can see, what Michael's wearing is, it's a lot simpler than what I'm designing Max for, because it's just comfy wear. It's nothing all that elaborate or anything. It's just comfy wear. And that's what Steve and Val are going to be wearing too. We might take a look at Val's ref again tonight, but if I'm being honest, I kind of want to completely redo it because I don't like how the art of her came out. She kind of has weird proportions, and I just don't like how she looks. I think I made the mistake of I kind of drew too closely to Max, and as a result, she's kind of got, proportions that make sense for a talking cat person, but maybe don't make sense for a human. So, at least in the style I'm going for. So, I might just redo hers, or we'll get back to her another time. As an aside, tonight isn't exclusively dedicated to Bad Vibe. We're talking about whatever, and we're just hanging out and drawing. So if you have any topics you want to discuss that don't breach the rules, please feel free. Or if you want to keep talking about Bad Vibe, I'll be happy to acquiesce. We're just here to hang out, basically. And if we make some cashola, which we did along the way, I'm perfectly content with that. Hunky. Well, he is hunky. That's kind of the idea. Max and Michael are meant to be, at the very least, these two are meant to be attractive. I'd say that all of the main five are in one way or another attractive. Like Steve, Val, Lawler as well. I think they're all attractive in one way or another. I'd say that Max and Michael are just the most, I guess, typically by furry standards, if that makes sense. Small cute cat boy and hunky Doberman boy. I think that speaks for itself, you know. Theory number 5389. Valeria is a Verum in a skin suit. This would make sense, as other than Arthur and Sally, most human and Val herself, there isn't a lot of positive human representation in Bad Vibe. Perhaps this also means that the other human characters displayed in the book are also Verums in disguise. Comfy. Theory number 247. Max is strong. Not at the beginning of the story, he isn't. Sure, enough to take down somebody who's mugging him, but the guy who's mugging him isn't exactly a powerhouse himself. He's very thin and frail and and is just in an unfortunate situation. I would say that that's spoilers, but y'all saw how the book ends, so like you guys already know how it ends. We've already gone over it, so I'm more concerned about the execution of getting to that point than I am like. I don't really like this one. It looks kind of weird and chunky. I think I might move this down a little bit. Oh, damn. Day 15. You wouldn't want someone's foot fungus in your Burger King burger. You haven't seen how it ends? Well, not so much how it ends, but like the kind of thing in it that it's like, oh yeah, by the way, it turns out that the thief was only stealing out of necessity. I think that that's like, I don't think that that's much of a spoiler because it's something that I've mentioned before in passing. So it's like, oh well. Now, as to the why, I think I'll leave that up in the air because it's actually kind of sort of important in hindsight. But I don't want to explain how or why or what my intentions are with it. Not to be like, oh, I'm such an auteur. That's not really what I'm getting at, but I think it makes things a little bit more potentially interesting. Not that a story like needs all that kind of mystery. Like, I'm trying to say words and they're escaping my mind right now. Sorry. I don't really like how the line art on this one's coming out. I'm probably not going to pick this one. But hey, let's color it in. Maybe I'll change my mind. Theory number 1900 AMA. Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food of out hot eat the food? I would donate money. I really would donate to developing a furry Yakuza game. Oh, if I ever get a Bad Vibe game made, I want it to either be a fighting game or something that's kind of like Yakuza, where it's like you're running around a an open but small environment and sort of taking on side quests, but otherwise following a linear story. That's how I want it to go, and I want it to be based on the first few books. The reason the furries exist is because the whole world Bad Vibe, again, yet another misspelling, is a corporate-owned virtual reality simulation, potentially a Matrix situation. Okay, I'm gonna put this one to bed. It's not. Now, why would I be so specific about that? Well, because if that was indeed something I could chase, I'd want to make it its own unique storyline in the universe of a situation like that. Because I think that could be super interesting. But I wouldn't want it to be the main crux of the story. Does that make sense? Who would I main? Probably either Michael or Val, because they're trained fighters. Or Lawler, because you don't F with Lawler. You don't. Just spoilers on that one. You don't mess with him. You just don't. One of the lines in one of the previous drafts where Lawler was actually in it, because he's not in the first issue, was he said something to the effect of, what was it? I was really proud of it too, and I can't remember what the line was, but it was legitimately really funny. But it was basically something to the effect of, I know over 100 different ways to kill someone with a nail file. And he does too. Just letting you folks know, he does know how to kill people. He's a scary one, or he can be. He's a scary one if he wants you to be afraid of him. I've made Fox. They've got like powers in this world. Oh, Fox wouldn't be a playable character. He'd be the final boss. What does Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared look like in Bad Vibe? The exact same, my dude. It came out at the same time, and it looks the exact same, assuming that it exists in this world. Certain pieces of fiction don't need to change much, thankfully. Bad Vibe May. Have certain safety procedures created from disasters like the Titanic have been reversed by the corporate-controlled world in favor of profit over safety? Yes. Not specifically that example, but certain things have, yes. Would Buttons be a hidden unlockable crossover character? That depends if I could create anything with Buttons in it. Oh, and to answer your earlier question, Corgi, why do they call it of-in when you oven the cold food of out hot eat the food? Because you are of-inning the food so that it is no longer the cold when you oven in the food, and then you oven out it so that it's hot. It can only be hot because you oven in the food. Do you have a music headcanon for Bad Vibe? Oh, my friend, I have an entire playlist. Yeah, that's right. I made sense. I made sense of what link it. I think it's private. My brain can't even process anything right now. I think you just broke me with that. I made sense of what John Arbuckle was trying to say. What he's saying is oven sounds like of in. You're putting the food in. Why do we call it of in when the food gets hot when it's taken out rather than in? I don't know why Sky is crying. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's private, Ed. If you want an idea of what kind of music I have on it, just give me a second. I don't know why Sky is complaining. It's just tune on repeat. No, but when I went to go and look, for some reason, there's a picture of twerking Mario on the front page of YouTube, so thanks for that. If you want the kind of idea of the music I have in here, I've got stuff from A Fox in Space, the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin, some stuff from Fullmetal Alchemist, Wish You Were Here from Pink Floyd, Lonely Apartments from Yume Tuki, Addicted to a Certain Lifestyle by David Arnold for Sherlock, some music from SpongeBob for some reason, White Noise from Silent Hill, The Rake, which is the name of a ambient background song by Co-Og Music, and Resilience by Avith Ortega. So that should kind of give you an idea. A lot of it's very there's some like more dramatic instrumental pieces, but a lot of it's very synthesized. Your front page tends to be cursed as F for no reason. It's just 2 on repeat. It's just so weird. It is. I don't like it. So I don't know why Sky is crying. I might need to go check up on her in a second. Maybe I'll go and see what's wrong, why she's complaining. Yeah, I might need to go check up on Sky for a second. 20 years from now, the YouTube algorithm will become self-aware. Oh, don't tempt me. I will write a story about that in Bad Vibe. I will do, like, the YouTube pastiche was taken over by an AI or something. I will do that. I think she's calmed down. What was that Mario video? Something from Super Mario? Because I think yes, it was SMG4, which I don't know why I'm getting recommended that, because I've never watched SMG4 in my life. So I don't know why I'm getting recommended that, other than maybe it's Mario related, so it's like, what a silly bum. I can hear her upstairs. I think she was just like complaining because I think somebody went outside or something, and she was like, I want to know what's out there. Actually, why would you be wearing a necklace? I want to know what's out there. Yeah. Like, you know. Is Sky a good girl? Yes, she is. She's dumb, but she's a good girl. Brand time? It's not his underpants. He wouldn't be walking around in his underpants, because I think he's a bit too modest for that, I would think. Sky Scrum. If it was Lawler, that's a different story. Lawler would totally walk around in his underpants, but like, not so much like just casually wherever, because he does own the building, but like just in his own apartment, yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking of if I should put a design on this shirt. I also like how you guys are also like desperate. Is it just because you want to know what kind of underwear he wears, or is it like y'all are just thirsty, or is it both? There, like a wing. Maybe it's like a sports logo or something. I don't know. You know what? It needs to be more simplified. Kind of like what Nike did. I'll just soup, something like that. I think it might be a good idea to grab the newspaper. There, discount Nike on his shirt. The brand. My koala wears a jersey as well. Anti-Trumpety? I'm not saying I'm anti-Trumpety. More just, I just think he's a bit too modest for that. I think he would get embarrassed. Like, he wouldn't be all like, oh, gosh, I'm in my underpants. But he would certainly be a little embarrassed, I would say. A drunk fool will go outside in their underwear. My dumbass on 3 hours to sleep, walk out of the mailbox and back in, and then wait, really? Really? He cute. He is, in fact, cute. Yeah, it happened. I wanted to ask what type of underwear Max wore, but I thought that was too Trumpety for Twitch. Well, if you're curious, Max wears, he wears whatever. In the first issue, like I said, you do see some clothes scattered around, and one of them's a pair of underwear, and it's a pair of tidy whities, it's briefs, because he probably just had those on because it's like they're there, why not? They're inexpensive, and so he probably just threw those on. Michael probably wears briefs and boxers, probably nothing, probably athletic. Steve wears boxers. Val tends to wear boy cut briefs and boxers. Lawler will wear anything that he thinks looks good. So there's your question. Yes, it happened. Of course it did, Style. Don't feel too bad. One time when I was taking out the garbage, my pants fell. So it's all good. This was years ago. This was like, I think 5 years ago, maybe 6. Yeah, no, it would have been about 5 years ago. I was about 20 when it happened. So yeah. So that's exciting. That's great. That's wonderful. I think I've told this story, actually. Lawler's definitely at least chaotic neutral. Lawler is chaotic neutral with some tendencies towards good. The best way to describe him is he takes care of his own. What about losing my pants? One time when I was taking out the garbage, this is when we were still living with Jordan, I was taking out the garbage and my comfy pants were quite loose. And they fell to my ankles while I was throwing out the garbage. I don't think anyone saw me, but that was embarrassing. Lawler is a deer. Let me see if I can find some art of him. Hang on. I should have some art of him saved on my old drive or something. Give me a second. At least like a sketch or something. Because like the other ones, his design is done. I can't seem to find any art of him for some reason. Oh no, was it on like my other drive? The one that's broken? I hope not. Not that I wouldn't be able to probably find it. It's just that's more of a pain in the bum. Really? Nothing on this drive with him on it? Really? Hang on, there's a folder for Bad Vibe. Let me, key art ideation. Let me see this. Oh yeah, no, that piece that I redid because I didn't like how it looked, and I don't use it for anything anymore because it's old. Where is it? But thank God I have that cursed art of Max doing the face that I don't think I ever released because I hated how it looked. Huh, I don't have any art of him on here, I think. Oh, give me a sec. Maybe I can check my DeviantArt. Maybe I'll have, or like my Fur Affinity or something. Reminds me when I was working from home overnight, my pants fell down the bed. That was super. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I would have just died from embarrassment instantly. Or CPO. Wait. Unstoppable force versus immovable object. Who would win, Lawler or Kaze's newspaper? Pardon me. How has technology changed on underpants? It hasn't really. I'm sure that there's small changes, like I don't know, like more breathable, like they're more breathable and whatnot. But for the most part, it's the same. Not much has changed. Thank you, Femba. I'm glad there was barely anyone on the bus, but still it was early in the morning. C-3PO. What about C-3PO having a silver leg? Yes, more deer characters. He's actually an old-ass character. I think he's technically older than all the other Bad Vibe characters. But what about C-3PO having a silver leg, Lostman? You mean like that's like an infamous example of the Mandela effect. Lawler is baby. He is, I mean, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna check Bad Vibe. Maybe I've uploaded a more recent picture of him. Okay, so old ass ref. But yeah, this is the design. This would be him. He's also slightly, some of the information is incorrect. He's taller than this now, and he's like more like 43. But this is him. This is Lawler. He's more like he's 43. He is in fact a king. I also might make his hair a little bit fluffier, but the general, you get the gist of the design. This is what he looks like. I'll keep that here in case anyone wants to see it, like if they missed it. He has a silver leg, and he does, in fact, have a silver leg. Yes, that's one of the more well-known examples of the Mandela effect, because people swear his leg was always just golden. But no, it turns out it was actually silver the whole time. That's one of the ones I actually think is super weird, because I never remember him having a silver leg, but apparently he does. And that's super weird that they did that. I thought maybe it was like a special edition change. Nope. He doesn't have pink hair anymore. I figure Lawler's probably going to change his hair color a couple of times throughout the book. He hasn't had pink hair in a while, though. Like, he had pink hair in the very original. Then he dyed it to blue. Then then when I was going to reboot it initially, it was just going to be brown, and then it was going to be black. No, then it was going to be green, then it was going to be just brown, and then black. And here it's like he's bleached it, or like changed it to like platinum blonde. So I've already asked this, but do Max and other characters still have some characteristics of the race? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They have certain things. Like, Max has natural, feline agility, for instance. Steve is huge and strong because he's a polar bear. Michael has good hearing and smelling, those sorts of things. Nani? Hey, mate, is Kaze a good friend who makes his community a special place? They are, yes. He would 100% wear undies out in the open and probably get away with it. He might, because he's actually, he's actually related to, one of the, he's brothers with someone who owns a very powerful business. With that said, him and his family, or rather, him and his brother, don't exactly see eye to eye. They're not exactly very close. And normally he wouldn't want to take advantage of that, but if he's ever in a pickle, he totally could. So yeah, that's part of Lawler's backstory, is that he's actually from like a big influential family of like a business family. That's where he comes from. Same with his brother, his other brother, who's a rock star. It's a very sordid family. Lawler's hair color changes every appearance of Dan TDM in Minecraft Story Mode. What? Oh dear. Kaze's perfect statement role that deserves loves and lots of hugs. Yes, I concur. Damn, Wi-Fi's been pretty damn good these past couple of days. I'm gonna say that, and the stream's gonna crash. Oh well, I honestly don't really mind when the streams crash anymore. Like if it crashes for an extended period of time, I'll just let people know. It's like, yeah, by the way, we're back on now. Please come back and watch. Kaz is one of the sweetest beings ever made, and I'm glad they're here and I got to meet them. And stream crash. No! Anyway, is Lawler's brother Keanu Reeves? No, he's not. Though Lawler may have met Keanu Reeves. And before you say that, oh, well, if this takes place in 20 or so years in the future, roughly, then Keanu's probably like super old. No, he looks the exact same because Keanu Reeves is a vampire and we all know it. I'm sorry, it's the truth. He's a vampire. Not that that's a bad thing, mind you, but in fact, if anything, I just think that makes him even cooler. The rumor comes out, does Lawler is gay? Yes. Incredibly. He's probably the closest thing we have, like straight up, he's probably the closest thing we have to a camp gay in this story. Because, look, I'm all for progression and that sort of thing. I do believe that it's important to have a multitude of different kind of, like show that, like, you know, being gay isn't, like, a personality type. And it's not for Lawler either. It's not his personality. But the camp gay stereotypes did come from somewhere, and Lawler is probably the closest thing we have to that sort of to that kind of representation. Because, I mean, yeah, and hey, you want to know what? I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think that there's nothing wrong with, like, remembering that, oh yeah, no, most definitely, there are plenty of gay men who are effeminate. There's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like that's just true. There's plenty of straight men who are effeminate too. Bi men and ace men, you know. Sure, some could argue that gay men sometimes, like, depending on the person, they tend... No, you know what? No, I'm phrasing this wrong. I was about to say they tend to have a predisposition to that, but no, that's not accurate at all. But, like, there is definitely a lot of sort of gay men who are more feminine in their sort of behaviors. Again, nothing wrong with that. I believe femininity is strong. Bi men, gay men, X-men. I said ace men. Though X-Men, yeah, I mean, have you seen the outfits they wear? And, you know, I believe femininity is strong, so there's nothing wrong with that. And so does Lawler. He very much believes that his femininity is a sign of his strength, rather than a sign of... Some may see it as weakness. They're what we like to call homophobes. And they're probably also misogynistic, but, like... Anyway, point I'm trying to make, and smelly, yes. Point I'm trying to make, femininity, good thing. Lawler's definitely a fairly feminine character, which, you know, is a bit archetypical, but, like, his character is much more than just the fact that he's a gay man who is feminine. He actually will play a fairly large role in the story. We just haven't met him properly yet. He just gets mentioned by name in this story, but he will be important. He's also one of my favorite characters. Is Max able to play Half-Life 3? Does the Bad Vibe universe have that least bit of positivity? It does. Half-Life 3 did in fact come out. I think somebody already asked that on stream, and that was my answer. It's like, yes, Half-Life 3 did finally come out. The thing about I can make gay jokes because I am a gay joke. That's a mood. The thing about the Bad Vibe universe, the thing about the Bad Vibe universe is that on a surface level, it seems like that there isn't much wrong with it. Sure, the cities are crowded and there's giant walls around them and there's a lot of, like, corporate stuff going on, but the average person is content. They don't realize the kind of issues that may underline. Sure, some people do, and there's very much still, like, you're still very much, like, allowed to complain about, like, the government and all that stuff. Like you'll still hear people talking about, like, oh man, them cops though. But, like, in a very casual sense. It's not very much in a, oh wow, the cops are actually doing really horrible things, or the politicians are being controlled by businesses kind of way. It's in a very, like, oh man, hey, don't look at me, I didn't vote for him, like, sort of things, you know? Did it bomb? No. Half-Life 3 did about as well as it could have. Giant walls run by corporations. The Bad Vibe world is Thneedville. Yeah, guys, don't you know, Dr. Bad Vibe's just the one slur. Did you guys not know this? I thought this was obvious. This is all just a readaptation of my one slur fan blog. How bad can I vibe? I still haven't come up with a good name for the city because here's the thing, the name of the city, not that important yet. How is nature viewed in the bad vibe world? Very much like it is in our own world. It's like, yeah, you'll see like companies and governments making like attempts. They'll be like, you know, this and such product is naturally harvested and things like that. But it's like there isn't there's definitely kind of a feeling of it's like, oh, well, I mean, they could be doing more. These are companies with billions of dollars at their disposal. They could be doing more. It's very much seen as like a lot of companies will like do things that are good for the environment, but only as a marketing stunt, and people kind of willingly ignore that and the potential actual damage it could do in the long run. Oh no, not the one slur. Don't remind me of the incident. Yeah, do you guys not know about the one slur's rise to popularity on Tumblr? Suplex City! Bad Vibes where we got biggering instead of how bad can I be. Well, I mean, the biggering is a much better song. So, I mean... Yeah. And it's not just that. Like, a million different alternate interpretations of the One Slur, entire websites being dedicated to One Slur roleplay of all the different versions, One Slur fan fictions being written about the different versions. It was wild. Biggering was, in fact, a Bob. There was just one incident. Thought it was a bunch burning all over the place. Ah, okay, well, I didn't really use Tumblr. People got obsessed with it. Yeah, no, it was all over the place. I didn't participate because I always hated that movie, but which is so funny that somebody's pointing out now that's, oh my god, this is just the Lorax but furry. Not as far as I have anything to say about it. It is very much not going to be the Illumination. I think it was Illumination. Was it Illumination or Sony Pictures? Whatever. One Slur movie. It's very much going to not be that. Mostly because I'm hoping to at least have a message that isn't just plant good, but we also may have tie-in event with car for our children movie. Seriously, what the hell? Danny DeVito as Max. No. But if I ever get a movie made, I wouldn't mind having Danny DeVito voice someone. Probably like a side character. This scares me. Oh no, no donation goal once the roleplay stream. Don't tempt me, I will do it. I should have said anything. I'm sorry for bringing about this curseness. The next goal will be a sub goal. If we manage to get to the sub goal, I will do a bonus stream where I'm just drawing one slurs. I will do it. Aren't they? Don't tempt me, I will do it. Things are getting out of control now, aren't they? I do need more subscribers before and whatnot before Twitch releases my payment on the 15th, or rather, which will make them release the payment. Because unfortunately, if you're under $100, they don't release the payment. Yes, it is incredibly stupid. It should be something you should be allowed to choose. Looks at Milksteak. What have you done? Look, the guy already donated like $250. Let's not leave it up to him. Things are out of control. There are two of them. No, there's two of them! This is getting out of hand! Now, there's two of them! I'll save us from this Kaze Nagato Komeda. Nagato Komeda? What? I don't... Oh, it's the fingers in his ass Friday guy! Okay. So why did he become like a Sans Undertale meme? I don't... The what? Okay, so it was like a Tumblr meme or like a Twitter meme or something, and it was just like an MMD video of Komito and Sans just dancing in the Hall of, what's it called, the Hall of Judgment or whatever from Undertale, and it's just playing some music, and the caption just reads "Fingers in his ass Friday" or something like that. That's it. I don't get the joke. It's just haha, people like character, so they bad. That's really what I'm taking away from that meme. Excuse me. Komeda is the guy from Persona that people like, but he's not from Persona, he's from Danganronpa. I can't say that for the specific Vitality song joke is in the lyrics. Oh, okay. So that's why it's because that's the song. It's making fun of it's making fun of something, and then they're just like, okay, so there's a video of Sans Undertale and Komeda Danganronpa just dancing to that song, and it became a meme, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Look, I don't mind doing like the haha Sans Undertale memes, but it's so clear that a lot of them are just people trying to shame other people for liking a thing, and I just don't get it, frankly. Sure, I mean, we all giggle at like the Tumblr era like one slur kind of stuff and whatnot, but I mean, people can like what they want, really. I just wanted to mention the funny Danganronpa Tumblr man. I didn't expect this. Komeda was from Danganronpa 2. I never played Danganronpa. I haven't either. I just know that that's what he's from. Just a quick Google search. I was like, oh, it's the dumb hair guy from Danganronpa. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me where's the symmetrical ruler? Perfect. Crap. I already knew it wasn't going to be symmetrical, but like, ugh. Which is so funny because I'm using the symmetrical ruler, but like, you know me. Chat is on like 3 different wavelengths. I was struggling to play. I used to roll the dice. I haven't played. This is a Danganronpa conversation. Now I'll go on and rant about how V3 sucks. Reason why Danganronpa V3 sucks. No bigness at all. I finished my rant. Hello Fox, I'd like to commission you. Oh God, Shonken, I'd like to commission one Bigfoot. Insert joke. Hello, hello furry. Hello furry artist. I'd like. Hang on, I'm gonna. Hello, furry artist. I'd like to commission one human drawing, please. Like that? Thank you. It's one of the ones I put a lot of pointless amounts of time and effort into. Mad. Mark Hamill over here. Okay, I'm not that good. My Joker voice is pretty alright, but I'm not Mark Hamill. Oh no, he's naked. This will probably be the last of the outfits that I kind of designed, because his outfit isn't quite as important. I'm giving you a and I appreciate Chalk, and thank you. A few Halloweens ago, she did the entire speech from The Killing Joke. The second speech from The Killing Joke for the end, not the There's Always Madness one where with Jim, the like at the I believe it's in the middle act, like the last one, the one where he's narrating to Batman. Yes, I did do that. Except Chalkin's compliment. I said that my Joker voice was good. It's something I've just kind of learned to accept that people are going to keep complimenting me on. So I'm just like, you know what, fine. It's one of the voices I can do pretty okay. This will probably be the last outfit that I come up with for this one, mostly because I want to focus on drawing something else in a minute, but, you know. Joke about the flashlight was pretty good. I still don't get it, other than just like, you know, the obvious, the person in the asylum doesn't notice the obvious thing that you can't walk across a beam of light. Like, I mean, you know, no, I get it. I just don't think it's that funny. I think it's more like the context is I suppose what makes Batman crack up at the end. Which, by the way, he doesn't kill him because the Killing Joke is canon, so let's put that mystery to bed. Let me introduce you to the new Joker, Screams. Look, as long as he doesn't have damaged written on his forehead, man. What happened, Style? Are you okay? Yeah, it's Style, you're gonna be alright? What happened? Have I not seen the Tommy Wiseau? I have, yes. I'm just saying, I think Tommy Wiseau would have been a better Joker than the one in Suicide Squad. And I'm not taking back that statement. You dropped your pen. No! Oh my god, no! No! Oh! Yes, I really did that gag. Anyway, no, that sucks. I'm sorry. It's Style, he's always hurt. But not the pizza! Not the pizza! Oh, how could it get any worse? No! Where is my pizza? Is it safe? Is it alright? Now I died emotionally instead of physically. Oh, that's even worse. My favorite Batman villain always be... Well, I mean, I'm boring. Mine's the Joker. But, like... Yeah, Scarecrow's really awesome. But I love the Joker. He's, like, my favorite Batman villain, obviously. But, like, Jesus Christ. Some of the interpretations of his character are not good. Let's just put it that way. Replacing an actor with Mr. Wiseau would dramatically improve a lot of films. Yes, it would. I would agree. I've said this once, and I will say it again. If I can somehow... I need to make dinner, I guess, a.k.a. more the pizza. How about, if you say White Rabbit, I swear to God. Anyway, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. Favorite findings that Neil Brady is replaced with Tommy Wiseau. That would actually make the movie better. No love for Calendar Man. Calendar Man was retconned into being really cool. Tommy Wiseau saying The Last Airbender, curse you, gravity, for the blood you spilled on my own land. We will never forgive you. But I've said it before and I will say it again. If I could somehow get Tommy Wiseau, even if it's just like a small role, if I ever get Bad Vibe, like, to be like a show or a movie, I want him to do something in it. Not something big, but something. Joker from the Batman, yeah, he's cool. I like him a lot.
Everybody's so shocked to see me nowadays. You, the fisherman who found me tied up in his net. By the way, who would have thought that electroshock therapy could be so invigorating?
I can't do the voice, but, like, you know. Yeah, he's great. Not my favorite Joker, but definitely cool. Again, my favorite's Mark. I can't help it. I'm an old soul. He's my favorite. When it comes to Batman, he's my favorite. I can't help it. I mean, if I was a true old soul, I guess my favorite Joker actor would be Cesar Romero. But, like, you know, I mean, I like Cesar Romero as the Joker. He's a lot of fun. But it's a very different. Kevin Michael Richards, Society. Ah, Crazy Frog, my favorite song. Oh, I love Jack Nicholson.
Wait till they get a load of me. Never rub another man's rhubarb.
He's great. I love him. Actually, my favorite live-action Joker might surprise some of you, especially since, actually, technically, he's not even the Joker. But if you guys have seen Gotham, Cameron Monaghan as Jerome Valeska is fantastic. Like, damn, so good, so good. The redheaded one, the one that one who is literally just officially saying it away from being the Joker because they couldn't use him, but they could use the legally distinct. But the actor Cameron Monaghan has basically just said, yeah, he's the Joker. we weren't allowed to say it, but he's the Joker. We're gonna run out of Jokers. I still find it weird how they made the Telltale Penguin look good. Insert meme of Joker looking at... By the way, there's a great story behind that, because that Gorilla Baby, I believe it was during Ground Zero, the event Ground Zero, which was also the event... I might be wrong about this, I might be misremembering, but...
Squidward Gaming. Ha 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 ha.
Very well timed there. Anyway, I might be misremembering if this was the event that it came from, but during the Batman event Ground Zero, that's where that comes from, and Joker finds the baby gorilla. What ends up happening is that for one reason or another, the mother gets killed, and the Joker actually takes it and decides to make it a member of his gang. It had a name, and I don't remember what it was. It's some old theater reference. Unfortunately, I think the gorilla was killed at some point. Not by the Joker, actually. By, like, I don't know, like probably, like, someone working for the Penguin or something. No, not Macbeth. Telltale Joker is also really good. I like him as a concept, not a big fan of the voice. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it. He just doesn't sound very Joker-y to me. I don't think he's theatric enough.
I think it just sounds like a guy who's supposed to be crazy.
No, it's like a comedy reference. Here, I'm gonna, like, look up that gorilla the Joker had. Jackanapes. And I'm actually mistaken. The story came from... This is actually, I'm mistaken. It comes from Batman Volume 2 to 23.1 during the, yes, really. I'm assuming that's the collection from it. That's not actually the issues. But during the Forever Evil event that DC was doing right at the tail end of the New 52. That's where it came from. So my mistake. I thought it came from No Man's Land. So that's actually pretty, well, relatively recent. So that's interesting, because that seems like something that they would have done in the mid-2000s, not something that they would have done in the 2010s. But, like, here we are. I am to the point where my first Square Gaming so much that I forgot that it is still fun. Oh, actually, that is not me saying that. Yeah, I always think that that's interesting. Remember how there was a comic where Joker killed Robin just because the readers didn't like that Robin? Yes! Though, apparently, it was put up to a vote. That vote was very close as to whether or not he would have lived or died. Although, and it's been a long-running conspiracy theory that, that DC actually fixed the votes. They actually fixed the votes on that. It's actually recently, pages of the plan where Jason would have survived have actually, resurfaced. So, literally, just in case, they had the he survives ready to go. So that's debunked that idea for a lot of people. The one where he beat him with the crowbar? Oh, that's both! That's the same story, shocking. He beat Jason Todd within an inch of his life with the crowbar, and then blew him up. That was when comics were starting to get dark again, so they really wanted to make a statement. Yeah, it was Jason Todd. They really wanted to make a statement with Death of the Family, or Death in the Family. Which, on its own, really good story, actually. At least if I remember correctly. It's been a while, but I remember really liking it. I have a Scarecrow book where he flat out kills some high school kids in a whole horror story. Oh yeah, no. I think people tend to forget just how effed some of the Batman stories are. Like I just think it's so amusing that more recent incarnations of Harley Quinn have been trying to make her like a flat out good guy, when it's like, oh, should I mention that one time she killed a busload of kids? I mean, I don't think that's considered canon anymore, but like it's still something that they showed her doing. Just saying. All my comic knowledge comes from only car videos. I'm sorry I can't contribute. Hey, that's alright. That's what got me interested in getting back into comics, so it's all good. Darkness. The Asylum game introduced me to a handful of his villains, so it's a good source. The only Batman story that's canon is All-Star No! Oh no, not All-Star Batman and Robin! Batman would be... He is a weirdo. Hi, Saberwolf. Alright, guys, and just kind of to keep the thing going, look guys, he's Nicky. Anyway, here's the kind of 5 outfits. If you guys have any preferences, please let me know. And we will... Joker has the most kills of all the Batman villains. I think technically, yes. 6? 6 doesn't count, it's not an outfit. Alright, of the 5 available. I've been here for the past 45 minutes. Oh my god, have you? I'm so sorry, Saberwolf. I like 3. I also like 3, but let's, 5, okay. And 3. 3 is good. We're getting lots of 3s. 3 or 4, okay? I second Lyoko's first vote. 5's cozy, and so is 1. I like 4. We got lots of 3s, a couple of 4s. We got 1, 1, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so Looking back at my old music headcanons or my comics plan made me cringe at how pretentious I was. I mean, we do have Twitch polls, though it seems unanimous that 3 is the best one. Here, I'll put it up to like 3, 4, and 5, since those seem to be the most popular. Just give me a sec. / poll. I mean, we do have Twitch polls. 7 is just the air. All right, so we've got 3, 4, and 5 are all the ones you can vote for, since those seem to be the ones that people really like. It's up in the poll now. If you want, you can contribute biddies to vote for extra, but you don't have to if you don't want to. That's just if you want to. 5 is just me on my birthday, on a Thursday rather. I don't know why I said birthday. That's fair. Use money to rate the vote. Exactly. Oh my god, we have 15 viewers. Hi, everyone. 7 is the unlockable gold outfit. It's just a gold thong. Or Speedo, rather, I meant to say. Does Michael know any kind of martial arts? Yes, he boxes. He can box and he wrestles. Like, specifically, I don't know what the kind of military style that they generally teach, like the in like the Canadian or American Army is, but he also knows how to box. Lawler, I don't know about anything specific, but he can in fact throw down. That is definitely true about him. He does in fact know a thing or two about kicking ass. As for Val, literally is going in for mixed martial artists, and I'm not being because she wants to be a mixed martial artist. I imagine that she's probably quite familiar with Vale Tudo. Does Michael know any? Oh, you already read that. Is Michael an advocate for violence? No, actually. While he is not. Generally speaking, he tries his best to he believes, and as he's been convinced, that law enforcement is meant to mean that you enforce the law, but that you try your best to not be violent. That will come for some interesting... 3, it seems like 3 is the one that everyone voted for. You ever see Senegal wrestling? It's like sumo wrestling, got super deck and punched each other in the face. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Anyway, so 3 is the outfit that people have in fact picked. That's good. It was my favorite too. So there we go. No. Bad. Thank you. Okay. AMA, best Batman story. Ooh, that depends on my mood. If I'm thinking right now, I really like The Long Halloween. This is gonna be weird, but in Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, not the whole movie, though the whole movie is quite good. Just that one flashback part could have been an entire short on its own. The different parts of the military, different styles of martial arts in the U.S., but most typically involve elements of karate, judo, kung fu, boxing, and wrestling. There you go. So, like, traditional wrestling, boxing would probably be his. Probably a bit of those extras, but traditional wrestling and boxing. That's soon like pro wrestling if it was real. Pro wrestling in real life. Pro wrestling may not be real. The matches may be fixed, but the violence and the potential danger is very much still there. I like how I knew that off the top of my head. Hey, that's a good thing. Hey, that's good, man. It made my life easier. So there's your answer, basically. Interesting. Karate and K-pop would have disarming techniques that are interesting. Huh? Redundant? Much redundant? Anyway, there's Lawler. We're gonna move on for now. Okay. I'm actually gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. Just gonna go use the restroom. Yeah, I'll be right back. If you have any questions, maybe now would be a good time to think of some. See you in a minute. Why did you guys start the fires? Style, don't say we didn't start the fire. You did, in fact, start the fire. Let's get our story straight from positive. Style caused the fire. That works. What the hell did you guys do? Style did it. Well, I got thrown under the bus quickly. He may have participated too, but who's talking? But look who's talking. Don't blame me. I tried to pee it out. I have no clue what is happening anymore. Okay, so I may have caused the most fires, but please ignore that. I'm gonna go read more endless comics. Okay, bye. Or unless you're still listening, in which case, yay. You're all about to year your last haul indeed, because Mama Fox is back and she's not pleased that you literally burnt down half of the county. I'm innocent. Oh, sure. I hope you guys have good insurance. Ow. Ow. I think I may have nicked my thumb. That's your cue to put the angry face on. Oh, you want Mrs. Angry Eyes? Okay, give me a second. If I can find the damn thing. There we go. Get ready for Mrs. Angry Eyes! Rah! There, I did Mrs. Angry Eyes. Angie. I don't know what to draw now. I say I'd be scared, but it's still adorable. This is what happens when you start fires. You summon the streamer's wrath. No, Lyoko fire bad. I would know. Angie. Apparently, everyone lit fire to the chat. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I don't know what to draw now. Maybe Michael boxing? Maybe. Oh, by the way, to add on to that, when in doubt, draw tie. Not everyone. I didn't light any fires. Anyway, by the way, to expand on that answer about do anyone know any martial arts, Max doesn't really know any martial arts, but he does have his natural feline agility, and as the series goes on, he's gonna be taught how to fight by a couple of characters. And Steve is just a big boy who could throw people around. So Tie's a good option. Draw the Great Molasses Flood. What is it? See, it's been popular to draw your favorite character lately. No, I haven't watched it yet. I'm sure it's like really good, and I'll probably check it out at some point, but I'm not like super invested in checking it out. Maybe I will at some point. Tie's also a good option. Maybe I'll draw my pony Sona. What would you guys feel like if I drew my pony Sona? Fluffy Sketch. She is a good girl. Though it does seem like most of the internet doesn't care about Fluffy Sketch. It was really only Twitter. it was really only Twitter. Pony... Yes! I have a pony Sona. Her name is Fluffy Sketch. I liked Fluffy. Pun. Okay, it seems people are fine with Pun. So let's pull her up. Let's get her have a rough ready to go. Draw the small horse. I'd call you a brony, then go look at what whale skeletons and lurk. What? Whale skeletons? I mean, okay. Pun. I mean, sure. Anyway, that's just Fluffy Sketch. She is a good girl, and I love her. And I did, in fact, know that there is an MLP Hearts of Iron mod, because of course there is. Have a whale of a time lurking. Whale skeletons look cool. They have hands and pelvic, but that is weird. Whales are weird. She's so goddamn... I know, I love her. I love her so much. Anyway, I do think it's funny. It's like, I'd call you a brony and go into... Do people still say that? Do people still say bronies? Is that still something that people say? Because I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate the term or anything. I just never really called myself that. I don't know what else you got. A fan of My Little Pony. That's it. There was that dumb thing where people were like, "Oh, we'll just call the female fans Pegasisters." I'm like, boy, it's made for women. still do, but it's okay to mess with my friends when I can't think of anything funny. Small horse enthusiast. Yeah, exactly. Horse enthusiast. I'm just gonna maybe like draw her head first and then kind of see where that takes me. And one for the Fallout MLP. Yes, Fallout Equestria, which is still going. For reasons I don't fully understand, it's still going. But hey, I mean, like, if it's good, it's good. I mean, who am I to argue with the MLP fandom? I mean, if I don't, they might put Fluffy Sketch in a jar, and we just can't have that. Ferrets and top hats. Ferrets are pretty awesome, and so are top hats. Why would you say that, miniature equine connoisseur? Because I like ruining the vibe. No! I'm going to cry. Whales are related to hippos. Yes, I did actually do it. No, do not put her in the jar. Smash the jar. I mean... Who was it? Was it Vermont had a thing where he just, like, stuck a PNG of, like, a jar over his avatar? Was it Vermont? I want to say it was Vermont who did that. You think I'm bad about that? Frickin', I saw people taking jar commissions where it's like, if you pay, I'll draw your character in a jar. What the fuck? Didn't they do that to the reboot of Lobo when he became all edgy after the New 52? What, put him in a jar? Oh no. Wow. Hi, Bonzi. Welcome to the stream. You came at the worst possible time. We're talking about Rainbow Dash Jar. For those of you that don't have the context to that, explaining it would actually violate my own TOS. So let's do some research. If you're really that curious, Google it. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Favorite pony, go. Derpy Hooves. I think I already answered this question yesterday, but or not yesterday. I swear I answered this question. I answered this question when Jenna was streaming Dark Cloud. My favorite pony is Derpy Hooves, not because I think that she's the most interesting character of the lot, because she's really just, realistically, she's just a cute background pony. But I think it's just that she just kind of, A, her design is adorable, B, it's really hard for me to pick a main 6, and C, I just think that she kind of represents everything cool with the fandom. You know, not everything terrifying and disgusting like Rainbow Dash Jars. So, there's that. As for my favorite main 6, probably Rainbow Dash, but that tends to change. I think as I've gotten older, I've related a little bit more to Twilight. I say as I've gotten a little bit older, I've always related to Twilight, but I think as I get a little bit older in my years, I think I just kind of feel that a little bit more. But hey, Rainbow Dash is still my favorite, so there's that. Thank you for giving me some cotton candy, Bonzi. I return the favor with some bananas. Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say corgi. Cotton candy is called Daddy's beard. I hate that. Some jar pictures are wholesome, like a character chilling in a pretty little glass case with some fauna and decor. Okay, but that's different. When I say jar, you know exactly what I'm referring to. Vermont sweat jar. River Dash, Derpy, and Vinyl Scratch. Favorite character is Discord. Discord is quite good, yes. I do like Discord. Discord is a lot of fun. He's the best Disney princess, don't you know? I'm currently very happy that I have no clue what this story you're talking about. That's probably for the best. Also got alien babies and slime. I have 4 new little beans. Oh, nifty. It's hard for me to pick a favorite too. Arg. This Corgo is angry. Why you angry? Corgo, why are you angry? I long for the day when people pay to watch an R-rated 2D animated film with talking quadriplegical characters and Attack on Titan levels of action, trauma, and gore. Okay. It's oddly specific. I haven't heard of this jar, but I can guess from the context clues. I also got Alien Baby since I already read that. Derpy's Baby, though. Yes, I'm more of a Fluttershy man myself. I do like Fluttershy a lot. She's one of my favorites, too. Found what I was talking about. Lobos in the Brainiac 2.0's bottles. Guy Gardner almost freed him, and Hal Jordan told him to leave him on that shelf. That's probably for the best. Dumb, edgy, like, twink Lobo was a terrible idea, and I have no idea who ever thought that's what people wanted out of Lobo. I don't care if it's a reboot. You need to at least try and remember the source material a little bit. Like, Jesus. I'm not actually angry. Okay. Sorry. Final Octavia. I'll say I like the dynamic the Final Octavia took on in Fanon. I don't know what to name them, but I have 2 gold aliens and 2 silver aliens. I don't actually know. They literally turned Lobo into that thing he was created to make. Yeah, basically. No, not even, because Lobo was made to make fun of, like, hyper buff, like, 90s superheroes, like, in Youngblood or whatever, or whatever. And this version of Lobo is more like something you'd see in, like, the mid-2000s, like as part of, like, a DeviantArt fan fiction or something. I just don't understand why anyone thought it was a good idea, like, at all. Like, I don't understand. Rarity's everything I want to be: creative, generous, successful. I love Rarity. Rarity's great. I actually used to hate Pinkie Pie, but now I actually feel like I relate to her a great deal. Maybe that's why I didn't like her as a teenager. Well, that and she was, God forbid, she was a character who was pink in a show for little girls. Oh, that's pandering. What do you think little girls like pink? Yes, little girls do like pink, because pink's an awesome color. We're probably gonna watch Ponies tonight. Let's be real. we've been watching through Ponies, and it's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying watching through Ponies again. We're still on season 1 because we've only been getting like a few episodes at any given time, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. So many names. I'd be finding a universe where the concept of pink just wasn't a thing. I love the color pink, actually. I didn't used to. I used to be one of those guys who just hated the color pink because, I don't know. Not even because it was girly, I just didn't like it. You want to know what it was? It was a bright color. It was typically a bright color, and back then, for some reason, that just wasn't my beef. That just wasn't my deal. Probably because I was, like, super emo, so, like, I didn't always look the part, but I was, like, super emo. Now I've gotten over it, and I like both dark and light and saturated colors, so it's something I can appreciate in all of them. I have brought this up in a video before, but, like, yeah. Why are you sorry? It was late. Why were you sorry? It was late. We should have been in bed. For a girl and a boy, and name ideas for my alien babies. Is he like a Phobos and Ren? Three girls. Nemo and Bada Bingus. Bada Bingus. I like that. I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna change canvas size for now. I'm just gonna. I wasn't gonna color this initially, but let's do it. I was just gonna make it a sketch, but let's color it. Why not? I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Everything then proceeded to go wrong. It's not thick enough. It's not thick enough. And we're going for a thick graphic line style, so there we go. That works. Interesting. Fun fact: Big Chungus was a thing before. Yes, it was in fact a thing before before the Bugs Bunny thing. Yes, Big Chungus was in fact a thing before that. If I remember correctly, it was something that Jim Sterling said in a podcast. So you know, you can thank. I don't remember what they refer to themselves as now, but the channel's still called Jim Sterling, so I just say Jim Sterling. I think it's like Stephanie or something, like Jim Stephanie Sterling or something. I honestly don't know. It's been a really long time. Born different, born innocent, born perfect. I'm not like you. Did you hear Christian? Yes. I already know. Whale skeletons are expensive, to the shock of no one. Why are you looking to buy a whale skeleton? I am curious, Saberwolf. Why are you looking to buy a whale skeleton? What are you planning? Are you gonna necromancer up you a whale? Oh, they got arrested. Oh, freaking finally. Maybe now the internet can stop giving it attention. Ugh. What does Christian even identify as anymore? Because I heard somewhere, like, I mean, they've been identifying as she for a while, but I heard somewhere that was, like, not actually, like that was something that she did because she was, like, blowing smoke out of her ass. I don't know, honestly, and I don't know how much of that is legitimately because that's the case, or how much of that is just casual transphobia. I honestly have no idea. I'm ambivalent on the whole sorted affair. You see, I would be if it didn't go that far. Especially with the fact that there's some other allegation. Like, maybe it's best if we drop this. Because it goes to some dark places. And, yeah. Not entirely sure it's the place. Give me an actual downside to owning a whale scale. Well, for starters, they're huge. I don't know where you're going to put it. Second of all, you're gonna get questions, dude. You're gonna get questions, and it'll be fun at first, but it's gonna get annoying. Yes, thank you. In my backyard. Do you have space for a whale skeleton in your backyard? Yeah, no, I just probably meant it as an insult. It was... I think it was an insult, but it wasn't, like, at a person. They. In 30 years, there'll be that scary old dude who has a whale graveyard on his property. Yeah, actually, I do. I live in the woods. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you do live in the woods. Okay, alternative question: would you be concerned about affecting the natural wildlife? Because that's gonna depend. Because that's gonna be a big influence on whether or not getting a whale skeleton is gonna be a good idea or not. Methinks. I'm seeing double. You are in Hitman Absolution. You can kill a target by dropping a whale skeleton on you. Yes, yes, you can. And in I think pretty much all the Hitman games, you can use a suitcase and like whip it at them. It's like this homing suitcase thing, and it'll just go after them forever and ever and ever until it just finally catches up and kills them. That was something that they attempted to patch out in one of the games, but people didn't like it, so they put it back in. Yes, the suitcase. I don't see many downsides to it. Alright, well, that's how you feel. But I'm just saying, it sounds like it's going to be more of a pain in the ass than it's probably worth. But I mean, hey, you do you, boo. Or I could get a life-size model of a Greenland shark. Aren't those also, like, really big? My favorites was always the fish that you could use as a melee weapon. Fantastic. Like 8 to 16 feet. Fun fact, they patched it out by adding a special homing briefcase that you can add by unlock. Oh! That's what it was. In Hitman 2, you get an achievement for throwing the fish into the sea. I've never played these games, other than I played like 5 minutes of the Switch Cloud port of, I think it's 3 of the new series. Yeah, don't. I don't know if it was just because of my connection or what, but yeah, it didn't run very well. Which is odd, because, like, from what I understand, the Resident Evil of those is apparently quite good. I don't know. Some sharks are freakishly looking humanized though. They do, yes. Hi, Bonzi. Why are you making angry noises at me? Is it because I'm drawing a pony? Or are you upset because I'm drawing a horse? That I'm living out the horse girl dreams I never got to have as a child? Maybe someday I'll be horse famous. One of my favorite things about the brony fandom is that they call popular bronies like in the community they call them horse famous. I don't know why, that's just really funny to me. Horse famous. That's just it feels so backhanded. Like it feels so backhanded. Where's my pets? There you go. Cloud version shouldn't be a thing, at least not yet. I've only seen a horse once in my life. It gave me a concussion. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I love horses. I got to go and see some for what was it, Christmas of last year. Because my grandfather, he actually decided to go and see, and he's actually seeing someone after my grandmother passed away. And her family has like horses and whatnot, and we got to go and see them, and they were like the biggest babies. Oh my god, I loved them. I love them so much, and I'm just like, man, part of me feels like in another life I could have been a really good horse girl. Part of me feels like if I was born a girl, I would have been like super into like My Little Ponies and like Black Beauty and whatnot. Bonzi Buddy, but the name of the Google is something about malware. The name's okay. So Bonzi Buddy, the name is a reference to like a super old like computer like assistant program that may or may not have had malware on it. It definitely did. It's sort of a meme now, and Bonzi is taking advantage of that meme. Made popular by Vinesauce Joel. I like that we just call him Vinesauce Joel, like he stands Undertale or something. Not just Joel from Vinesauce. No, he's Vinesauce Joel, yo. There's something about the power of that name, you know? Something about the power. One of my ancestors lost their gift. They were kicked by a horse. Your grandpa sounds awesome. My grandpa's a great man. Bit put upon, unfortunately, at times. I don't think I need that. Let's add on, like, the eye color and whatnot. Let's, Actually, wait, hang on. Let's go to Fluffy Sketch. Let's go to her thing, because I think the eye has like an overlay layer on it. Let me see. It does! Okay, so I want to use this as the base. And then I will have that for the gradient. So let's go to eyes 1. Technically speaking, eyes 1 should be in a ellipse, and it should be white. Something kind of like this. And then we kind of shift it over a little bit. Okay. And we start erasing and fixing up the shape a little bit, like here. And here. Nope. Fire is a bit gory. Oh, did you make a gory sticker? Okay. I like how Wiggles butt at Lostman. Lostman's just okay. Okay. Like, I mean, I guess how else do you react, right? Oops. Oh well. I will fix it as needed, but I think I should be fine for now. Let's layer, create selection, and let's I want a Viking funeral. Don't start again, god damn it. It's a Yandere stick. Oh no. Oh no, Yandere simulator. Oh no. Pardon me.
Squidward Gaming. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here, I'm just gonna friggin' follow the sketch. Ah! Wait, crud. Thank you for giving snacks. Located in their massive house for most break. Did I carry this? But it's heavy as a Dutch. Oh, Dutchland. Why are you biting? No. How did you get into a Little Horse Show? I got into Little... Okay, so this is probably not the answer you were expecting because... You know, haha, horses. I got into Little Horse... Your Little Horse... French kinship is amazing. During a not great period in my life. It was in high school, obviously. That's when the show was popular. I was dealing with a lot of stress at the time, and I was angry. I was depressed. I was not in a good place. And I'd been hearing about this My Little Pony show. Like, I obviously already knew about My Little Pony, but like, you know, I was hearing about it as a meme, and I was like, oh, come on, what's the big... Why are grown men into this? Because, you know, back then, I was stupid. And I decided to just check it out on a whim, because I wanted to watch something that was happy. And it ended up being way better than it probably had any right to be. And there you go. From there, I just kept watching their miniature equine creature. I hope that was a substantial answer. If not, oh well, at least I tried. Wait, hang on. Is it... God damn it. Oh, it's actually dark color first. Okay. My mistake! It's actually, like, first, and it's, like, more like it's down here. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. My mistake. Yes, in case you can't tell, I'm trying to emulate the style of the show like I did in the last picture because I feel like it. Though this one was a bit more freehand, so it probably isn't going to look quite as... Well, I don't want to say authentic, but, like, you get what I'm saying. Oh, oop, hang on. It was a substantial answer, don't worry. I'm glad. Orcas occasionally eat moose. Okay, we're gonna facts on the Word document. I like that you had a whole Word document. I'm being sniffed. You're seeing double in chat. That's probably gonna happen sometimes. I'm not seeing it on my end. The way your back supposed at 6 month intervals, much like tree rings. Can you determine it? You can determine its age by counting these rings. Oh, that's interesting, actually. What would Bonzi Buddy look like as a pony? Purple. Very purple, I would imagine. Looking back on all the weird stuff on my Office 365 account, I understand why I failed senior year of high school. 369 goes on to drink wine, tell the man not to waste their time, the man blow, give me and he joking something, penny of the coke. I believe that's the lyrics. I actually got into Tiny Equid program for similar reasons. That at 7 Universe as well. And Steven Universe. Tiny Equine program. Ah, yes, my favorite. Miniature horses. Ah, no, she's eyeless. They took my fucking eyes, Applejack. I actually need to make some corrections for the eye, because, well, actually, hang on. If I include eye here... you know what, I'm just gonna, like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, layer, duplicate, put this away so I have it for corrections, layer, merge selected layers. Let's make it smaller, and I'll keep the eyebrows because I think that helps make her a little bit more expressive. But the rest of her eye should actually be probably like covered by her hair. So let's fix that. Let's make some fixes. Well, actually, let's just get rid of this part, actually. What? Oh, okay. I see, said the blind fox. Like, literally, she's blind. Please help. They took my freaking eyes! So I was doing a bit of cleaning a few days ago and found my boarding pass from the Pigeon Forge Titanic Museum. You had a boarding pass with the name of someone aboard, and you get to find out the person who survived to the end of the day. Oh my god, that is... Why are you so depressed when you got to MLP? You don't have to answer. I was depressed because I had depression. And at the time, no one's saying you're a clod. No one... just at the time... Oh my god, Bonzi, why did you send me so many pictures? Help my computer, little purple monkey. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. So at the time, I had depression, and it was undiagnosed. So I just kind of sat there in my misery, just kind of praying that somehow things would be better. They did not just, in fact, get better. It wasn't until I actually had an incident at school, which I actually would rather not get into, where finally it was kind of recognized and like, okay, yeah, clearly something is amiss and I need to get help for this. And I did. And I'm glad that I did. And it hasn't always been easy. Hell, it's still not easy. Like, I don't think it'll ever be easy, but you know, there are some days when it feels like it's a little easier. I hope that answer was sufficient. Actually, if I bring this down to color here, yeah, okay, that makes it look a lot better. But let me just Bonzi called me a claw. What? No, Bonzi's not a claw. I mean, Corgi's not a Clod. Thank you for sharing. Of course, I got Second Officer Charles Lightoller. He survived, but it's amazing what he did. He was sucked under by a vent, freed from a boiler explosion. It was almost hit by the first funnel when it fell. God damn. Favorite decade of music? I don't think I have one. I think that they all kind of have their strengths and weaknesses. I think, I mean, I can easily tell you that, like, the early 2010s is probably my least favorite era of music, which is funny considering, you know, that's when I was a teenager. And so you'd think that would influence my taste in music. No, not really. I thought most of it sounded like garbage, and I still do. That's not to say that there aren't some good tracks. Of course there is. But, like, as a whole, I don't think I have a favorite era of music. Yes, I saw the baby aliens. I had a moment like that last week where I felt some weird shaky feelings when I was trying to sleep. What? And I've had shortness of breath. So I went to the doctor, and I was diagnosed with anxiety, so yeah, that was likely some random panic attack. Cute, right? You had the little tiny little they kind of look like beef jerky. They got... I can't tell if those are ears or not. I'm gonna head out. I might be back. I don't know. Enjoy the rest of it. Okay, Corgus. I hope you're... They're newborns. I hope you come back, because we love having you. Yeah, I don't think I have a favorite era, like decade of music. tiny umbilical cords. I see. I leave to go grab a sandwich and come back to this sentence. It's like a little like collectible like alien thing. It's nothing serious, don't worry. But that museum is beautiful. It had a recreation of the grand staircase, the bridge at the night of the sinking, an iceberg area where the room was chilled with the temperature of that night, with a place to feel how cold the water was, and a hallway with dimming lights and a flooding staircase. That's super cool. I actually wouldn't mind going to a place. Why did my pencil suddenly screw out? I don't know. That was weird. I got baby aliens. I don't care what it is. My sandwich is now ruined. I'm still rather partial to 2000s emo rock and all metal. It depends. There's a lot of it that I just kind of don't care for. Mostly because a lot of it just kind of sounds the same. Like, I don't know. Just a lot of those bands from that era kind of blend for me. Anybody want some cotton candy? Sure. Although I think you gave me some earlier, so focus on giving it to other folks now. They also deserve cotton candy. I can't English today. It's not all I listen to, just to find something I've been gravitating towards. Hey, that's fair. Nothing wrong with that. I've always gravitated like really old country and horrorcore rap. Interesting. How? You too, I'm proud of you. So I broke a door handle. How? How did you do that, Style? And are you okay? I'll take some daddy's beard. Imagine taking cotton candy over the first beer funnel candy. Why not have both? Both are good. I love both. Both are great. Why do we have to choose? So anyway, when I last drew this character here, as you can see, I had to do some complicated, like what I ended up doing is I ended up doing like some complicated thing where I drew each line piece kind of individually and whatnot because I wanted the piece to look right and have the right kind of look. Here I'm just coloring the lines like manually because I actually think it's going to take less time that way. It really shouldn't, but that's how it be. Already had a rickety handle and I leaned on it. Ah, okay. You got puff gain snacks. Funnel cake with cotton candy on it. Cavities waiting to happen. I guess one thing that I never understood how wired people enjoy. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for something sweet. Fresh cotton candy is good. Store cotton. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, you go to the store, it's gonna taste like crap. But like, you know, when you just go out somewhere and somebody's just making it, good stuff. So you leaned on a rickety handle. Okay, at least that's not as comical as I thought it was going to be. I'm glad you're not hurt or anything. Seemingly. I don't know why, but I will survive is stuck in my head. Something, something. Not just the taste, it's just an oddly solid. Yeah, it's just not as good.
Squidward Gaming. Ha 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 ha.
Sorry, by the way, just as an aside, I'm sorry I'm not on top of the chat today. I know I'm normally all about that, but I'm a little tired, so I keep missing chats. Now all I can think of is the video of the raccoon losing his collar. No! Which has a greater cultural impact, MLP or Doctor Who? That's like apples and oranges. I want to say Doctor Who, and I think in the long run that is true, but I think in the short term, I very much think that brony fandom culture, as well as other things like my first thought is Homestuck, very much impacted how we engage with popular pieces of media in the nowadays. Because when MLP got like super popular, I think it was one of the first things that got like major pushback when people got sick and tired of hearing about it, because that wasn't as common back then. And I'm not here to sit at you and say, like, man, it sure is hard being a all I could think of is the picture of it sure is hard being a Republican brony, which is the most magical thing I've ever seen. Something about, like, right-wing, like, MLP fans is just so funny to me. I mean, it kind of makes sense because, like, the fandom, like as it is, did, whether we want to admit it or not, largely did originate on 4chan, and while that is unfortunate, that is just a fact. It's just kind of how it be, yo. It sucks, and I hate it, but that's how it is, man. I love playing Hush Puppies, no flavors. I pour my soda into it. Hush Puppies? Yes, they do wash their food in rivers because they're actually very clean. Lyoko? Roar. But we can all agree on one fair ground food. Deep fried butter. Just why? Yeah, why? Deep fried butter is kind of misleading. It's really a Hush Puppy with a bit of butter in the middle. I love Hush Puppies. Darkness. Society. I've seen pictures of big deep fried butters looking like corn dogs. That's just too much. Yeah, I know. No thanks. That I have a fairly strong stomach. That's a bit much even for me. Oh, I'm being licked. You'd have to hate yourself to consume that. 11 long deep fried Snickers bar. That's a dangerous combination. The candy is a gut bomb already, starting at 100 grams of saturated fat. Like, yeah, no! One big gorilla sounds. Won't that just be like, boop? I seriously don't understand or need to deep fry everything. I don't get it either. It's like, okay, look. I love bacon. I think it's a great meat. But, like, the kind of, like early to mid 2010s, like, internet culture obsession with, like, baconing every food is, like, so odd to it's so weird to me. Is it a lol so random thing? Is it I don't get it. But, like, either way, it just no, sorry, you don't need to add bacon onto everything. And this is coming from someone who really likes her bacon. No, sorry, sometimes bacon is just bacon, and that's enough. Deep fries banana. That does exist. There are deep fried bananas. I've heard they're actually quite good. I've never tried them. I probably never will. But it's certainly interesting that is, in fact, a thing. The deep fried cheesecake slice dipped in chocolate and served on a stick. Oh my god, why? Like, I love cheesecake as much as the next guy, but, like, or gal, or, I don't know, Eldritch Abomination, but, like, that just sounds like a die waiting to happen. With that said, this is making me hungry. Which is funny, because I've already eaten dinner. Okay. Alright, and there she be. So what made you want to draw ponies again? Don't know. Just suddenly one day got in a mood to draw horses, or to engage in horse content. And then we started watching the show again. Gives a oh no! Oh no! Lyoko, no! There's an albino humpback whale with its own Twitter. Awesome. There's banana. For fairs, like that, I draw the line at fried dough. Like, that's just a staple. All that other crap just sounds so unappealing. Deep fried Oreos, those are heavenly and just right as a deep fried fair treat. Although I always started going to Lake Winnie because of the ozone. Ozone concern. All right, and there she be. Look at that absolute cute. I think I'm gonna save this. I also love her. It's one of those drop tower rides. So we're probably gonna be finishing up soon, but I do want to at least start on one thing. Oh, that is not what I'm looking for. Look, it's a Steve. He big. Look at that big boy. Can we please get a Bonzi Buddy Pony? I'm sure, I am sure if you look, there is Bonzi Buddy Pony. I am like 110% sure that that exists somewhere. Yes, it is in fact the Thick Bear. Can we... A large friend-shaped lab. Wiggles butt loudly. Yeah, manta rays are smart enough to understand the reflection that will let divers hold on to them while they swim, and they recognize the same divers use that. Yeah, manta rays are super cool. But yo, it's Thick Bear. Anyway, I'm gonna just sketch up a couple designs for his outfit. Probably won't be much different than what Michael's wearing because it's just loungewear. It's not probably not gonna be anything all that exciting. Anyways, I'm gonna have a night see you. Okay, night Lyoko. Oh, I'm being sniffed. A gold Bonzi Buddy LP. I found the most cursed thing I've ever seen. Send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me, Kaze. Send it to me. Send it to me over Discord. Send it to me. Send me. I want to feel pain. I'm DMing it. Okay. If it's appropriate for the stream, I will show it on stream. Paint. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Every day we stray further from God's light. Did not write. Don't know what I missed the entire word in that sentence. What? Every day we stray further from God's light. I don't. Okay, internet. Okay, Kaze, if you want to put that in the Discord, nyuk nyuk, please feel free. King K Cord, the dog can talk. I guess so. Hello, Abstract Cosmic. Woof. Although I am not a dog. I'm assuming you're referring to me, yeah? That's cool. Woof. I am a fennec fox, not a doggo. Yeah, close. Close. Fox, close. What does the Dr. Josh Fox? The Dr. Josh Fox says that meme should stay dead in the early 2010s. You have no idea how often I would hear that because, like, even back then, my nickname was still kind of Fox. And I zoned out loud and asked what's with the bear with the cape, so now my mom thinks I'm crazy. It's not a cape though, it's part of his hood. I mean, you know what, looking at it I could totally see why you would think that it's a cape just from the sketch. But yes, Abstract Cosmic, I am indeed a fox. Welcome to the stream. How does your glasses stay on your ears that high? They are Piznez glasses. They just go on my snout. That's how I assume some sort of a... No, it's just Piznez glasses, like Teddy Roosevelt or something. Anytime I draw a furry character with glasses, that's how I do it. Oh, you're being sniffed by Bonzi Buddy. If they advise you to take any of their programs, I'd say don't go for it. What do you have against Fenbot? I don't understand why you don't like Fembot. He literally is just there to say hi to people, do actions, and remind people of the rules. If you're really upset, you should be getting upset over bots. It should be like the ones on the website that like farm views and whatnot. Ha! I am virus proof. Yes, like Morpheus. Except not as cool.
Squidward Gaming.
How did you find my stream, Abstract Con? I decided to take on a personal war against all robots except the ones for my secret army. Well, I mean, he's literally harmless. Well, okay, that's a lie. He does have self-defense mechanisms, but that's it. He was programmed with ethical subroutines and otherwise has a completely free will. He literally just wants to vibe. And besides, if he were to ever turn on me, I can turn him off. Like, literally, I can turn him off. Yes, pangolins are amazing. Are you drawing the Coca-Cola polar bear? No, this is a guy named Steve. He's a character from a webcomic I am making. And he's one of the main 5 characters. Though, admittedly, he doesn't do much in the first issue. His name is Steve, and I am currently coming up with outfits for him for the first issue. Though we probably won't be live for too much longer. Abstract Cosmic, might I ask how you ended up finding this stream? I'm super curious. 7-bit gorilla. It's like 8-bit gorilla sounds, but like ever so slightly lower quality. Oh, poop. Webcomic. Yep, I'm making a webcomic. I've been working on it for like over 10 years. You don't know? Okay. You just wound up here. No throwing viruses at the new people, Bonzi. Heh, cool. Time to go to the other PC, I guess. So touched by the air section, I saw a talking dog. I was like, oh, that seems interesting. No, Saber, not you. Abstract Cosmic. Oh my goodness. It said threw it at you. I'm sorry. Apparently I can't read. But no throwing viruses at Saberwolf. No, it's not that I'm forgetting you're around. It's that, okay, your name and Abstract Cosmics were fairly close. So I was thinking Abstract Cosmic, but then I saw at your name. And it just clicked there. This isn't the first time this has happened, and it isn't just been with you, my friend. I'm just bad with names and noticing names and things like that. So I'm sorry if this is the second time tonight that this has happened with you. I apologize. BonziFurry.com. I'm not opening that link. I know it's not actually a link, but I don't know, man. I don't like where this is going. I never got a notification. Third, you still haven't stretched or hydrated. I never got a notification for either of those. I mean, with that said, I will in fact stretch and hydrate, but chat never said that for me. I probably missed it because chat's been going quite quickly today, and I've been really bad about paying attention to chat tonight. But thank you. Thank you for, it's dead. Thank you for telling me to stretch and hydrate. With that said, though, technically I have been hydrating because I've got a Coke right here. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't use the furry tag as much. I have once or twice, but I don't really all that much because, yeah. I mean, I have had people, if you guys remember, I have had people come in and call me the F slur and like, and also, and no, the F slur is not furry, and all that fun stuff when I've had certain tags on. So that's fun. Thanks, Twitch. Are you okay? How did you cut your arm? Does it have something to do with the forest? Because I remember you stepped in glass yesterday. Like, are you for real okay? How deep's the cut? Apparently a string of my mattress broke and I was laying on top of it. I went to roll. Ah! Are you okay? Not deep. Okay, but keep an eye on it, okay? Especially if you got cut. I got cut by something like a spring in your mattress. That could be in your mattress. That could potentially be a problem. If only Twitch could probably deal with people who sink that low instead of forcing people to mainly deal with them, and then they only get a small punishment. Hey! I mean, to be fair to Twitch, there's so much of that. I'm not really sure how they would go about policing that. I'll keep as much of an eye on it as I do my liver. You know, whenever people say that, it's never a good sign. They could at least try, yeah. But then again, I mean, how long, you know, if they start policing it, how long until we end up in the YouTube hellscape where the wrong people are being targeted? You know? I keep track of my liver. Okay, good. I'm glad. Because every other time someone has said something to that effect, it has never been like, oh yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. It's always been like, yeah, I'll keep a track on it as much as I do my liver because, you know, haha, funny alcohol. I mean, to be fair, I've made jokes like that before as well. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad you're going to be keeping an eye on it because, yeah. Because I wouldn't want you to be getting sick on me, my dude. Or, frankly, anyone. I'd just rather you don't get sick. Actually, you know what? No. Maybe the patch is a bit much, but maybe like a stitch or something. Yeah, something like that. Just a little stitch. I haven't been like badly sick since I got scarlet fever. When did you get scarlet fever? I'm gonna feel so bad because it's gonna like turn out that this is like, I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say a thing and I just decided halfway through the sentence I didn't want to say a thing anymore. A friend of mine at school got scarlet fever once. She survived, of course, but it was definitely scary to find out that she had scarlet fever. 12 years ago, I missed 5 months of school, had to go to the ICU like once every few weeks, found out I had psoriasis, a bunch of other stuff. Or is it psoriasis, like the skin condition? Isn't psoriasis a skin condition, or am I misremembering? The skin condition. Okay, so I was in fact right. It is a skin condition. Okay. It's quite a thing to find out when you have scarlet fever. But you haven't been majorly sick since? Well, there's that at least. I wouldn't rest on that laurel, though. Got blisters freaking everywhere. Was stuck in bed. I can only get up to use the bathroom. Where's one spot? Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds unbearable. I'm so sorry. I've never been in a situation where I've had to be in bed for like weeks on end. I can't think of a situation where I've gotten that sick. Actually, you know what? No amputating. Your leg hurts? On the bright side, got a less schoolwork. I could sit at home and watch Bakugan Battle Brawlers and Wildcats all day. I was on my stairs as I was going back upstairs. What? Do you mean you stoop? What? I don't. Huh? Well, either way, I'm sorry you're in pain. But I'm not quite sure what that means. My stairs are stubbed my toe. Thank you. Yeah, are you gonna be okay? Or crated? It's mahogany. Carpeted. It's mahogany wood. Ugh. Thank you, Fanbot, for reminding people that we do in fact accept tips. Although we did get a ridiculously generous donation for the Great Milk Steak earlier today, so I'm not all that worried about it. But at least today, because I don't like to ask too much of my audience. But still, are not carpeted. Yikes. Okay, it's 10:03. It's been about 2.5 hours, just over. We're gonna just copy him over one more time, and we'll start working on his outfit another time, or I'll do it on my own time. I don't know yet. Anyway, so let's save. want that bear as my roommate. Yes, you do, because he's an awesome, cool, chill dude. And he's super easy to get along with. I'm being added by Bonzi. Give him a Bonzi buddy onesie. maybe. I don't know why I'm saving it as a PNG. I actually don't think I ever saved the Michael as a PNG. Let's open that up again. Oh no, I did. Okay, I think that's gonna be everything for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. Hey, Kim the Pancham, thank you very much for the follow. Or did you just get here? Oof. Hello, hi Kim. I forgot about my arm and I hit it. Ow! I'm sorry. Did you just get? Oh, I'm sorry. Crap. You know what? Fine. Let's stick on for a little bit longer. I don't like leaving when somebody just gets here. Let's keep going. Pokemon. Yes. Pancham is in fact a Pokemon. Just for a bit longer, but like, you know. Night, everyone. Oh, milk steak. Milk steak. We. So, Kim, how did you find the stream? Uh oh, you're being licked. Run. Tastes like what? Browser? Ah, fair enough. We means yes. Well, welcome aboard. We're gonna be staying on for at least a little bit longer. Just cause, you know, I don't like leaving when somebody new comes in. Kalos is French. It is. Maybe warn her, but it definitely means transatlantic air flight. You got me, Saber. Maybe warn her about me. Fair warning, Bonzi Buddies in the chat for Bonzi Buddies in the chat. Internet celebrity Bonzi Buddy. I didn't get warned. No one else. I mean, I thought I did warn you. Wiggles purple furret. Well, no one apparently. Oh, you're male, Kim? Alright, good to know. Sorry about that. If you're curious, he, she, they, currently she. Despite the voice, I know. Korean? Oh, makes sense. You're Irish. I'm Canadian. Welcome to the stream, Kim. We hope you have a good time. German and Ghanaian. Oh, I didn't know you were Ghanaian. I knew you were German. I didn't know you were Ghanaian. That's interesting. You probably said before. I'm just terrible at everything. Hello, all. I do try. Well, I hope you enjoy the stream, my friend. You doodle as well? Oh, awesome! Like you, like how much do you draw? I don't think I ever did before. Okay. $15 years? Oh, you've been drawing for 15 years. Very cool. Do you do it like professionally, or do you do it for fun? No thanks, I'm diabetic. Hobby. Ah, cool. I'd love to see it, though. So at the risk of sounding like I'm using this as an opportunity to advertise with side monies. Cool. So at the risk of making this sound like that this is an opportunity to advertise my Discord, we do have a Discord if you're ever interested in joining, and you can share your art there if you feel so inclined. Art is my job. It's art and streaming are where I'm paying my bills right now. I don't know. I don't know. I could have sworn I had advertised it before. It doesn't matter. If you want to join the Discord, please feel free. We'd love to have you, Saber. 'It's all gonna be Anarchy Gerbil propaganda. It is such a cult. It is such a cult. $270 Discord notification. Oh my god! I wanted to show you the sticker, but it's gory. Oh heck, yeah. Then that probably wouldn't be a great idea to put in the Discord. I posted a drawing of an OC I'm working on. Oh really? I'm just gonna check that super quick. Aww. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. He's a mousey. Or a ratty. It's a rodent, but either way, I love him. He's got a little mustache and everything. Yeah, sure, if you want to PM it to me. Oh, and while we're actually on that, to anyone watching, we actually have a fan art channel in the Discord. And what I want to do is I want to amass fan art of my Sona or of my characters or whatever, and I want to have it as a reel at the beginning of the stream. Just because I think it would be cool to highlight stuff, kind of highlight some of your guys' work and whatnot, while also being like, hey guys, look, this is Dr. Josh Fox stream. You know what I mean? Not a problem. It's really, really cute. You sent it? Give me a second. You make a great addition to the... Oh my god, you weren't kidding. Oh yeah, it is in fact quite gory. Not too bad. Not too bad though. I quite like it. Yeah, but it is quite gory. I like how it just says senpai. You forgot your name is a CPU. What? What, on Discord? Ryzen 5. Oh my god, it is. I'm gonna forget that that's you. Your leg is being sniffed. Yeah. I'm inclined to ask why. I wish there was a CPU named Saber Wolf. Do you know the royalties I could get off of that? Yeah, sue. When your drawing is too OP, Discord be like, no. I know, I hate that. Why does Discord have such a strict limit on image size? Why what? Huh? Oh, why? Why are you named after a Ryzen CPU on Discord? I'm a little confused. Because they want you to pay for nitro. Ah, fair point, Kaze. Fair point. I will pay for nitro and for advancing the group when I can afford it. There, you now have a Bonzi Buddy blanket. It is probably very warm. Part of a multi-year long request to get an AMD sponsored. You know what? Fair enough. I hope that works out for you. Made out of my long purple fur. Why do I not trust the blanket? It's a little itchy. What's this thing made out of? Eyelashes! That part in SpongeBob used to make me laugh so hard, like as a kid. It still does. I still think that that's funny. I am a simple fox. I see a SpongeBob, I laugh. Sometimes, anyway. Oh, you shared more Stoof. Gabuta or Gabuta. Oh, he's cute. And so is that doggy. Oh my god, your stuff is so good. I do not want your sweat, or I put all my blood. Is this any better, Squidward? I made this one with my tears, but no, Kim, your stuff's really good. Like, damn. Damn, son. Damn. Please excuse me for making weird noises while I stretch. I mean, I think everyone who posts art in the Discord does good work. Oh, right. No, go back. No, go back. I'm sorry. Stop! Thank you. Doesn't everyone? Indeed. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. I don't know what that is. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida by Iron Butterfly. I don't know what the song is, so I'm just gonna talk sing it, like I always do whenever I don't know the song. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey, do you know that I'm loving you? In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby, don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this land? Please take my hand. You know that Simpsons episode where they sing in the Garden of Eden? It's that. It's been a long time, I don't remember that. Shout out to the new member, Kim the Patch Anthony. Yeah, shout out to Kim the Pan Champ. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for joining the Discord, and thank you for sharing your adorable like art. Oh geez, the color. Oh god. That's also a bit much. Let's maybe turn it down the vividness a little bit. No, I didn't. Purple pants. Can't beat my. It gets tiresome only talking about Pokemon in Yu-Gi-Oh! Daily. I mean, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, I tend to hyperfixate on things too, so don't worry too hard. Like, I was literally drawing a My Little Pony earlier, so it's all good. Wanted something different. He was one of my favorite shades of blue on him. He is now my favorite. Yay! That's good, because he's one of my favorites too. I like all of the characters I've made for Bad Vibe. I like all of them. been trying Pokemon Unite and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Interesting. I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was younger. I kind of fell off when like they started introducing a bunch of like extra rules that I didn't understand. And I've never been super into Pokemon or MOBAs, so unfortunately I haven't tried Pokemon Unite yet. I probably won't, but I've heard decent things. I've heard it's okay, or it's pretty good, you know? I want to play Duel Links again now. Things are on Vine. Watch out for that tree! Evil Heroes just arrived? Really? Alright, so that's another outfit done for Steve. Well, actually, you know what? Hang on. I'm gonna also give him a design on his pants, just because I feel like it. Smells like Teen Spirit. Thank you. I actually do know that song. Load up on guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose and to pretend she's overboard and self-assured. Oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Yeah, no, I can't sing this part. I can't get that high. Here we are now, entertain us. Yeah, I can't get up to that pitch anymore. Damn it. I was thinking about making you sing Judas by Fozzy, but no, I don't. I'm afraid. He's dressed as a vlogger streamer. Steve's not a streamer. He's a he's going to school to become a social worker. My mom stuck her head to the door and asked if you were choking. I was in fact choking. let your mom know I'm okay. As you sing the verse. It's just too bad that I can't like get that high. I always struggle with that song. It's not no. You know, it's not that I can't get that high. It's that I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know singing lingo, so I couldn't tell you off the top of my head how I mean. But I think you understand. I'm assuming like people who are more intelligent about this than me would probably understand. I'm gonna tell her you swallowed a bee. That's also good. Yes, you did. You are in fact a cutie, Bonzi. Also, thank you for the posture check and the hydrate from Kim the Panjam. Again, I've been really bad about checking chat today. I'm sorry, guys. Did you save your work yet? Yes, I have. Just outside the vocal range? Yeah, I think it's outside of my vocal range. I don't think I, at least as it is now, I just don't think I can reach the, kind of that kind of pit. I am no Kurt Cobain, and this looks like garbage. Let us, start that again. Let's start with like lines, and then we'll do the crosses and things like that, because that looked terrible. Just the verticals, then we'll do the horizontals, and if we can work in some diagonals maybe, but probably won't need to. 3-bit gorilla sounds. You've been subbed to my YouTube for months. I am so sorry I don't produce YouTube content anymore because YouTube sucks. That's actually the main reason why I stopped producing YouTube content. YouTube sucks. Otherwise, I would probably still at least be attempting to try and upload some videos that aren't just VODs. But yeah, YouTube is garbage. I don't want to support them any more than I have to. And I already do that way too much because of like just the kind of content I'm into. I'm gonna go head out and do more streaming searching before I watch my friends. Okay, Cam, thanks for hanging out. I really hope that you had a good time and that you continue to have a good time in future streams. Should you choose to come back, I very much hope that you do. Not a problem. Does that mean Foxtails is dead, or maybe it could be? I have brought this up before. We're probably wrapping up in a minute, but I do want to make this sort of special statement. Foxtails is not dead per se. What I want to do is I want to come back to it, and I want to rework how it is when I have a better grasp on animating. Because I'd like them to be fully animated shorts that I can upload to Newgrounds, or to Tumblr, or something like that. Or TikTok. Something like that. I did. Oh, I'm glad you had a good time. See you later, Kim. Bonzi Buddy XX. I imagine it is uncomfortable. Alright, so we're gonna wrap up for now. I actually really like this outfit so far. I really like this one. So I might just end up going with that one. But anyway. Now, back where we were like 20 minutes ago. Anyway. It's actually probably just as well. The Wi-Fi's starting to get a little bit spottier. So let's go to my Twitch. Join as the Anarchy Barrel kills him. No. I'm gonna send you guys over to see who's streaming. I'm gonna send you guys over to Lumetric. We'll take that to I think the video length might help. That's fair. Anyway, I'm gonna send you guys over to Lumetric. What the? No, don't just put channel. I hate that. What? Oh. Okay. If y'all need me, I'll be stealing ice cream out of the deep freezer. Okay, Saber. Yeah, I'd probably go with Newgrounds. And then do like little like preview animations on like Newgrounds. Anyway, I want to do that. I want to come back to Foxtails in the future. Is probably. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you all for hanging out with me so much. Looking forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. This is my stepdad, Lumi. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Excuse me.
What's the best thing ever?